Hey, this is Intermodaltrucker. My name is Larry. It is April 12th, 2018, and it is 12:24 a.m. And we are arriving at CSX on 59th Street. We got this here load that we just brought in from Cedar Rapids. And we're going to take our little ride through the portal here. Bright lights, bright lights. Well, we are told to take it to N4, and it says spot 1, which, that's kind of weird. One isn't open, but looks like 2 is. Yep. So let's see if we can get her in there. It's pretty tight. Going to have to do a little pull-up. It's just too tight right here. There we go. Well, there we go, folks. There's a load delivered on its way. Our next load, oops, stop sign, didn't see it. Our next load is picking up at Norfolk Southern, Stony Isle. And it is heading up to Kimberly Clark and Nina on Bird Avenue. And I just looked for the location of it and through my NS app, and it says that it was removed from the train at 11:32 p.m. It is now 12:30, so it says it's trackside 5. So I'm hoping that it's still sitting trackside. It says it's on a chassis. I'm hoping that it's still sitting trackside, because otherwise then one of the yard guys grabbed it and put it out there, and they won't put the location of the lot in probably for a day or two. So hopefully it's there. Otherwise, I got a lot of searching to do. It's not too bad, that place, if you have to. I can search every lot in that place in about, I'd say 15 minutes, 20 minutes, run all through there. So it's not terrible. Done it many a times. So there we go, on to NS Stony. Well, hello, welcome to Stony Isle. We're gonna shoot directly out to trackside 5, and hopefully it's still sitting out there. When I just came into the entrance here, there is a lot of JB Hunt trucks out there sleeping. Oh, there's a train coming in right now. Wow, this place is empty. What are they doing? They got all this blocked off. Oh, I'll tell you right now, it's already gone. It's I can see all the yard trucks down there. They're all lined up down here. So they've already put it someplace. Hey guys, I'm going to show you guys the headlamp that I use. I've had a lot of people inquire about this in the comments. I've actually had emails about it and everything else. And they said, well, that headlamp looks pretty nice. You know, what is it? What are you using? And this is what I have found. I bought one of these about 1 year and 8 months ago. And I was using the ones that you buy in the truck stops, you know, and whatever, the little outdoor places or whatever, for $25, $35 or whatever. And then they would use a couple batteries or maybe some watch batteries or some, and those things just die. And then the lenses also just, they get really bad. So they were just junk, and by the time you go out and buy a new battery for them, I mean, it was like $10 to put these special batteries in them. It was ridiculous. So what I ended up doing is I did a Google search and I said, what is the best headlamp available? And this is what it came up with. I did some research on it. I watched some videos and everything else, and I did it. I purchased one. I got one and I love it so much. This thing right here, it's pretty small. You can see how big it is. And I got it and I used it for, I don't know, a few months or so, and I was doing a lot of outside work at home, building my shop and stuff. And because I work nights, when I come home on weekends, a lot of times I would do, you know, nights at my house too. So I would bring this thing home with me, and then when I would take off for the week, I would forget the thing at home. So I got tired of that, so I bought another one. So now I have 2 of these. I have one at my house and one I keep in my truck. When you buy this thing, you can get it a couple different ways. The first one I bought it just came with a single battery. And I'll show you guys the battery in this thing. All you do is you just unscrew the end right here. And it's all waterproof. It's got O-rings and everything in there that keeps it waterproof. But that is the battery right there. It's a rechargeable battery. And this one here is the 2600. You just put that back in there. And then what it has is right here, this little plug comes up, and it's a little micro SD, whatever you call these things. It's just like a cell phone, like an Android cell phone. That's the same kind of plug that it has. So it uses the same thing. I can use the same chargers I use for my phone. And then right on the side here is a little push button. And to just turn this thing on, you just hold it down. And what it does is it turns on to the last setting that I had when I last used it. It has 5 different settings. Let's see, that's gonna be ultra high. Okay, now this here is actually red light. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my light off in my truck here. And you can kind of see what it does. It projects just a little bit of a red light. And what this is used for is, like, if you're a hunter and you're walking out to your tree stand or something like that, you don't want to be shining these big lights out there, but you want to have this down, you just shine it down at the ground. And I've done this in the pitch dark and look down, and you can actually see the ground, and you can see, like, you know, sticks or logs or whatever, so you don't trip and everything. It does work. Then if you press it again, then that's low. Then that's the next level. The next one. Next one. And this one here is turbo. And this one here is 950 lumos, if you know what that means. And if you look into the light, you're going to make yourself dizzy. And then you just hold it and it turns it off. So there it is. I wanted something small. There is some bigger ones, and they have like a big battery pack on the back of them, and you can plug in and recharge them and everything. And they're just a big bulky thing. I wanted something small that I could just slip on real quick, and when I get done with it, I just throw it into a compartment on top of my truck here, and away I go. Kind of what you get with it is there's some stickers and little towels and stuff like that in there. This here is a strap that you can use, and if you want to. And there's actually a hook on here. You hook this strap in here, and then this hooks back here, and you can adjust it wherever you want. And that way it keeps the weight of it from falling down, you know. I don't use that because a couple different reasons, but I want quick on and off. But now that I'm recording and stuff, I attached a camera onto the top of my hat, so I have to put this on first, and this kind of sits under the bill of my hat and projects the light out, and the camera's on top. That's why I don't use that top strap. So on my other one that I have at home, I do have the top strap on, but because I do video and stuff like that, I don't use it. And then this is that little clip that goes with it to adjust it, and then it just comes with a little charger cord. And then the first one I bought, it actually just came with the single battery, that big one that I just showed you. The next one that I bought, you can see on my screen here, the next one that I bought, it came with the 2 batteries. And it comes with the big battery I just showed you, but it also comes with these 2 small ones, and you just got to put the 2 ones instead of the single one in. I've actually never used the 2 small batteries. They're still in the package sitting at home. It is a little bit pricey, as you can see here, $75.95. But I'm telling you right now that I have had this one in my hand for over a year now, and this thing works like the day I bought it. You guys see my videos and everything else, you know that I'm constantly in and out of my truck. I'm always inspecting trailers, unhooking, you know, trailers, everything else, and searching for, you know, empties or whatever. But I'm out of my truck quite a bit. Usually, I would say on a consistent basis, probably around 3 hours a night, I'm out into yards and everything, looking around for different things, and I wear this all the time. How often do I have to charge this thing? What I usually do is when I see the light, when it starts getting a little bit low, you'll be using it and all of a sudden you'll see it go dim, like one setting. And then like 5 minutes later, it'll dim another setting. It's telling you that, hey, the charge is getting low. Then when that usually happens, which is about once a week for me, then what I'll do is when I come back in the truck and I take off, I plug it into my cigarette lighter with one of my phone chargers, and I drive away and run on one of my loads, and you know, usually about 2 hours or so, it's fully charged, ready to go. But you can see here on the screen, it's got it listed out $75.95. I'm telling you right now, you will not regret this. This is an all aluminum construction. I have actually dropped this thing 15 feet working on my shop at home. I was on a ladder up working in the eaves, and I actually knocked it off my head, and it fell 15 feet to the concrete. Not once, I did it twice, and the thing still works.
It didn't work. The second time I dropped it, it stopped working, and I went, oh man. And I thought, you know, hey, that was a pretty big impact. I can't really fault it. And I plugged it in, and I left it charged and everything. I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I pushed a button, and it worked. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if it knocked the charge out of it or what, but now it works. But you can see here, bring this up. Right there's a pretty good picture of it, the whole system all together. There's the 2 small batteries that you get in addition, so I guess you could have those charged, so you could just pop them in, but like I said, it's a couple hours, it's not a big deal. Right there it shows the micro USB charging. You can see how it plugs into the end of there and everything. And what happens is the red lights on it, they sit there and flash, and then when it's fully charged, they just stay on solid. There you go, the whole thing. It shows that you get the 2 sets of batteries. You can buy it with just a single battery. I think it's like $1 cheaper. I would just get it with the double if it was me. I've never used the double with the other 2 batteries, to tell you the truth, but why not? There you go. It's talking about how it's 950 lumas. I don't know what really lumas mean, but I'll tell you right now, if you look into this light, you're going to be dizzy for a minute. It's one of the brightest flashlights I've ever seen. There it talks about the switch. I just showed that to you. And this thing is completely waterproof. I have had this thing out in pouring rain many, many, many times. And I've never had a problem with it. Right there you go. It says that the LED bulb should be 50,000 hours should be the lifetime. I don't know. And it says it is 4.3 ounces or 121 grams. It is a little bit heavier than normal ones, but I don't know. I cannot tell you the difference. It doesn't bother me when it's on my head. Right here gives you run times. If you're on that highest setting, the turbo setting, it says you get about 48 minutes. Like I told you, I have this thing on and off. It's usually 10-15 minutes at a crack, and about once a week I have to recharge mine. On high, which is 400 lumens, you get 3 hours, and you can see them all right here. The red light thing, you can have it on for 100 hours constant. So there you go. It says impact resistance 1 meter. That's 3 feet. Well, I dropped it 15 feet twice, so that makes 30 foot. Tested by Larry. And you can take it underwater up to 2 meters, it says. So there you go. And there's everything that's included in the package. Well, guys, there you go. That is my headlamp. I highly recommend it. It is well worth the cost of it, the $75.95. And there you can add a 4-year protection for $825. I never buy those insurance things. So, here's the deal. Next level, 4,000 subscribers, correct? I haven't figured out how I'm going to pick somebody. 4,000 subscribers, I'm going to give one of these away. So there you go. So thanks for helping me get all my, on getting me to the level that I am at the moment and everything, and your help is surely appreciated. And that's why I like to do these things and help you get and pay back a little bit. So when you get to 4,000 subscribers, I'm going to give one of these away. But if you can't wait till then, right there you go. I'm showing it to you on Amazon. So I got to get hooked to this trailer and get back to work. See ya. Well, hey guys, now you guys can see the light actually in operation. You guys have probably seen this many a times, but we'll do a hookup and you guys can see how well it works. We'll go back there where it's darker and stuff. Here's our paperwork. Hey, ho, 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 ho. We need to throw a party or something. It's actually got the first page of bills on this. I always tell you guys how they never put one in there. Yeah, I got one. I'm probably gonna get stuck in here because I can hear them moving the train around out there, so they were backing it in when I came in here. So they're probably gonna be pulling it out when I try to leave. I need to kick my flashers on. All right, fifth wheel pin is in. It is locked. Oh, a little tight in here. There we go, the paperwork is in there, lit and flashing. Not seeing any holes. Tires look good, we got a mud flap. But you guys can see how well this light lights up. Here, I'll turn it off for you guys. So you can see how dark it is. So there you go. This is a pretty good headlamp. And being all aluminum construction like that, that's nice. Like I said, I've had this one for over a year, and the lens is like the day I bought it. Like a lot of those cheaper ones that you buy, the lenses, they just, after a little bit of use, they like turn yellow and stuff. They lose their brightness. Got the seal number, doors are closed, everything's lit and flashing. Got our pin locked, mud flap. Tires are good. Got our spring, no holes. Pin is locked, DOT is good. We are good to go. Alright guys, now we're over here at the Anastoni and we're going to pick up this load, take it up to Kimberly-Clark up in Neenah. I'm going to create myself express code to get out of this place. So I'm going to do an outgate here on my app. So I'm going to type in a container ID. I'm going to type in the number. 28. The chassis, JBHZ. Chassis numbers 140295. My pickup number for this one is 4206. Should come up and say Calumet. There we go. Put in the seal number 5068347. It is the 12th, and right now it is 1:33, so I'm going to have to put it at 1:45 because I always have to go forward. We click on submit. Then we have to click on bobtail in for outgate. Then we got to click on bobtail in done. Then I got to, it says it's trackside 5, which it's not, it's at T8, but I am here. Confirm to pickup. And there you go. There is our code to get out of here. Well, there you guys go. We are loaded up. We are heading to Kimberly-Clark up in Neenah. I have exactly 1 hour and 59 minutes to go. And we're on our way. Hey guys, we made it up here to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is 3:41 a.m. and I made it up here with 2 minutes left to run on my clock. It was pretty tight, but I made it up into one of my little secret locations. I am not going to reveal where I am because Timmy out there might know about it and he might tell the world. We're going to run this load up to Kimberly-Clark this evening to deliver it up in Neenah, Wisconsin. And then I've actually got another pre-plan already. And I'm going to be picking up at SCA Tissue up in Neenah and running that back to Chicago. So then from there they'll give me something back up and then back home or straight to home. Who knows? We'll find out tonight. So everything is good there. You guys may notice a little bit. I'm a little bit congested and I sound a little funny and stuff. I'm still a little achy and everything. I just got a cold. Life goes on.
a lot of you guys have suggested to me to take this vitamin or that vitamin. I don't do pills. I don't like pills. And somebody said to go to a doctor and get a shot. Somebody comes at me with a needle, I'm gonna turn it around and stick them with it. I'm not too keen into that stuff. It'll all go be good. I'll just keep going, and drinking lots of fluids, and eventually it'll come on out of me. But thank you for all your well wishes and everything. I appreciate it. Well, I hope that everyone out there is having a great day, great night, whatever it is when you're watching this video. And hey, if you're not, we could try that again tomorrow, right? So until tonight, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.